सा रे ग म प ध नि सा सा नि ध प म ग re sa. Did that sound familiar? Do you want to know what it is? Well, then you're at the right place. Welcome to the second episode of the Basic Theory of Indian Classical Music with me, Anuja. Any kind of music, Indian, Western, Chinese, African, has two main aspects to it. First is melody or tune, and second is rhythm or beat. So, this melodic aspect is entirely based on what is called musical notes. And what are musical notes called in Indian music? You're right, they are called as swaras. So, let us now study the concept of swara in some more detail. In music, 12 sound frequencies are recognized as musical notes, or what in Indian music are called as swaras. The group of swaras is called as sargam. Essentially, out of these 12 swaras, 7 swaras are considered to be the main swaras. The first swar or note is sa. It also comes in the end, becoming the 8th swara in order to give a closure to the sargam. The 8th note is denoted by a dot on top of the swara. It is an important note or king note because all the other notes are placed depending on the position of sa. Second swara is re, third is ga, fourth is ma, fifth is pa, sixth is dha, seventh is ni. These 7 main swaras, also called as Shuddha swaras in Hindustani Shastriya Sangeet, when sung together, sound like sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa sa ni dha pa ma ga re sa. This particular scale is the basic scale or Shuddha scale, also called as Bilawal That in Hindustani Shastriya Sangeet. The term Shuddha means pure. 5 of these notes have a variant form to them called as Vikrut swaras. Komal Re is a variant of Shuddha Re. The term Komal indicates that the swara is of a lower frequency than the parent swara. Komal swaras are represented with a horizontal bar under the note. Similarly, we have Komal Ga, Komal Dha and Komal Ni. However, it is interesting to note that Ma is the only swara with a variant higher in frequency than itself. The variant is called Tivra Ma, Tivra meaning intense. It is represented with a vertical line on top of the note. It is important to know that Sa and Pa do not have variants, and thus they are called as Achal swaras or the swaras that are not movable. The 12 swaras, when sung together in an ascending order of their frequencies, do not really sound pleasing to the ears. Here is how they sound. Sa re re ga ga ma ma pa da da ni ni sa. Well, sa re ga ma pa dha ni are actually the pet names of Shadja, Rishab, Gandhar, Madhyam, Pancham, Dhaivat and Nishad respectively. Indian music is divided into 2 sections. First is Hindustani Shastriya Sangeet and second is Carnatic music or South Indian classical music. The concept of swara that I explained was from the point of view of Hindustani Shastriya Sangeet. It is applicable for Carnatic music also, but there is a certain difference in the theoretical aspect, especially the naming conventions. For people who are interested in Carnatic theory of swara, check this link to my blog where I have explained the theory in detail. For people interested in drawing parallels between Indian classical and Western classical concept of music notes, please check the second link. I have tried explaining both the concepts from the grassroots so that even the commonest of men can relate to it. So does that mean that the concept of swara is only a classical concept? That it is applicable for only Indian classical music or Western classical music? Well, if you think so, then it is a big misconception. You'll ask, how are the lighter music forms like say your Bollywood music or your pop music or your rap music, how are they even slightly related to swara? Trust me, they are related to swara. If you don't believe me, let me give you an example. अजीब दास्ता है ये, कहाँ शुरू कहाँ ख़त्म, ये मंजिलें हैं कौन सी, ना वो समझ सके ना हम. What is it? धपा धपा गरे सा गा, धपा धपा गरे सा रे, गरे गरे सा नी ध, पपा धपा गरे सा प. So this was an old Bollywood song. Same is applicable for a Western song. Take a popular song. I have died every day waiting for you. Ga pa ga dha pa re sa. For 1,000 years. Sa re ma ga sa re ma ga pa. It is important to know that while performing light music forms, it is not essential for the performer to have knowledge about the swara base of the composition that he is performing. He can come, he can perform and still give a very good performance without having knowledge of swaras. But what about Indian classical music performers? Indian classical music performers, be it a singer or an instrumentalist, it is absolutely essential for the performer to have thorough practical and theoretical knowledge of swaras, because Indian classical music is all about celebrating swaras. It is all about exploring the swaras. The performer has to make permutation and combinations of the swaras in a set of constraints or in a set of given rules of the composition, and he is expected to perform on the spot. It is an impromptu performance. So can you imagine the level of mastery that one performer needs to have on swaras? That is exactly why there is a lot of glory attached to the name of Indian classical performers. So folks, that's all for today's episode. I hope you could relate to the concept of swara. In case you appreciate this initiative of mine, do like my videos and share it with other music lovers. Also do subscribe to my channel. For those who do not know, subscription is absolutely free and it will keep you updated with the videos that I'm coming up with in the future. So yes, I hope to see you all in my coming episodes. Till then, take care and peace be with you.